Hello, everyone. Yeah, more Legend of Zelda here. My name is Ferrous Creek, and last time we left off with the hook shot in our possession, and seemingly no way into this temple, except that the puzzle is the hook shot. You hook onto that branch and carry yourself on in. So, first thing you want to do, after fighting these guys, that is, wolfos, being confronted by two this time. There's actually something to do in this room once we defeat this guy. There we go. You notice there are vines on the wall. Actually, I'll just show this real quick. You can hook onto the wall if it's covered with something that you can climb. The range is a little low on the hook shot. There may or may not be some sort of upgrade in the future. And is an upgrade, but we'll get to that at some point. For now, collect the Skulltula. I believe this is like the 46th one. We're in the 40s, high 40s, so. In addition to the Skulltula, there is this chest, which is, I'm pretty sure you need it. Oops. And I'll also say I love this track for the Forest Temple. It's really wonderful. Alright, a small key. I found a small key. This key will open a locked door. You can use it only in this dungeon. So, I'm pretty sure that's the first key we've gotten. And small keys are used, as it says, to open locked doors. And may only be used in the dungeon where they are acquired. Use the hookshot to take out the Skulltula there. It's a pretty effective method. Multicolored fires. Sort of the main overarching puzzle here. 4 different Poe sisters. Each heading off into a different direction within the temple. Seems significant. We'll probably have to do something about that before too long. Alright, so we've got a locked door here, which we can enter with our key. This door is blocked by, well, a block. Play the Song of Time. And block no more. Minor puzzle, but that is how you get past this first block. Now we enter sort of a back area. I don't know what you would call this. There's a well, a little bit of a river. Rock over here. So before I forget to mention it, I do want to apologize for the lack of activity on my channel lately. I have been a little bit sick. I acquired a cold at some point, and it's been difficult feeling up to doing really anything. Not that it's been severe or anything, I just, I was very congested and my voice was out a little bit, so it didn't seem like the best time to put out any content. Excuses aside, I didn't want to fall out of the habit that I'd gotten into, which was working out really well for me, and that was basically to keep a steady stream of content going out, and I need to make sure I don't lose that. Anyway, now we've got the dungeon map, and just to conclude on that last bit that I was saying, I do apologize again, so hopefully I can get back to my regular schedule. Alright. With that said, let's continue on in the dungeon here. So instead of going that way, I'm going to go back out here. I don't think I can actually really do anything else this way for now. But I am going to check. Oops. The well here. I think it's... yeah, it's got water right now, but... perhaps... something up here to do? No, I don't think so. I think you can kind of cheese this a little bit. Or can you not climb those? Maybe not. Okay. Then we are done for now. It might have been better to exit from up there. Darn it. It's alright. We will come back if we need to do that. For now, we will just go back into this main room. Keep going until we need to use the key. So we can enter this room also. I'm not quick enough. So this is a blue bubble. Guard against its blue flame with your shield. Very good. Now there's a pretty tough enemy coming up in here. I'm glad I have that fairy. I may still... oh, that's right, it's two. Stalfos, lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. So these guys usually only drop their guard to attack, like he just did. Or to jump, move. And they do quite a bit of damage when they hit. Which is more often than average enemies. So be careful against these guys. They're pretty fun to fight, though, considering the strategy that you have to use. Usually, just a simple manual parry by holding up your shield, waiting for them to attack, for that attack to deflect, and then attacking yourself. The timing is pretty tough, but you can get your hits in there. You could go for the more risky strategy of doing a jump attack when you see an opening, but it's more risky for sure. And that goes for the Stalfos as well. When they do the jump attack, there's a better opening. You can try dodging out of the way. And counterattacking that way. It's pretty cool, all the different strategies you may use. I'm gonna finally drink this milk, which is probably super curdled. It's like 7 years old. plus however many days we've been playing. Still good. I'm gonna go ahead and drain it. Have an empty bottle, and I'm pretty sure that one of these has a fairy in it. There we go. So now we've got 2. Cool. 2 fairies, and I believe we've got another key from this chest. Yeah. Moving right along. Alright, who cares about you? Just gonna run back in here. Now we can hear the distinctive sound of a golden Skulltula. Over here, somewhere. Right there. Okay, so I believe we need an item to be able to access this room. Indeed. And we can't get up to wherever that is, so I'm going to use our first key. We go through door number 1. Mr. Skulltula. Okay. Bubble attack. There we go. So this room has a couple of puzzles. We'll be spending a little bit of time in here. First, take care of that bubble, and then climb up those ladders. There are arrows painted on the floor. I was actually just about to say that, but Navi knows what's up. So go ahead and pull this block in the direction of the arrows. Pull it until to the spot where I pulled it, and then run over to this side and push it, continuing in the path of the arrows. Until you hear the thud. So there is a ladder there that you uncover by moving the block, but we're not done with it quite yet. You want to push it all the way into this alcove. And that allows you to climb. Climb, I say! Up onto the sledge. Next thing you want to do is to push this block. Or pull it. Either way, you can actually just push it all the way if you go up this ladder here. It will bring you to the other side of the block. Nope, nope. That's just a dead end. And that... Yep, watch out for that. Very eerie track. And the first time that I played this game and got to this area, it was pretty unsettling, and I was unnerved by it. And I was young at the time, so it was just very different. anything I heard before, but it also had that indefinable sense of adventure and mystery, along with all the other things happening. The sound of the bubble flapping around, as well as its weird... Can't really make the sound, but... So... this room would have been a little bit of a waste if we had only one key. And if you notice, there's also something above the door here. Can't use our slingshot anymore, so... This corridor is all twisted. This part was also very... it was just so cool and different, and... Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. This room sucked. I was not a fan of this room because of the enemy that hangs from the ceiling. But you can see its shadow. And a bunch of rupees. Wasted. Wasted, I tell ya. So unfortunately we can't move forward right now. I'm gonna have to come back. Come back better equipped. Okay. I'm gonna stop here for this episode in the main room, and we will continue the quest in the next episode. So thanks as always for tuning in, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.